Evening all, and welcome to episode 86 of Kerbalism. A fair few days have passed since our last episode, and all of our wonderful data from Mimus has finally been transmitted back, converted from samples to actual science, and transmitted to Kerbal. We've got it all here right now, ready to spend in our research and development. We've got just under 3,000 science. Not enough to unlock everything. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that we get 5 and we run out. So yeah, we still got some stuff to do, which is good because I want to set my sights on Luna basically and see what we can do there. Got a couple of interesting things to unlock, so I need to figure out exactly what we want. Automated units, that would be useful but not really essential. Here, large station core, drone cores, giant argon tank, more automation by looks of things. The Xenon tanks and the iron thrusters, they're quite useful. We've got an experimental science. We've got some mega inductive thrusters. Yeah, basically they're better lithium engines, but cause more overheating. That's fine. And we have the dark drive that's opened as well. Another Dyne mega drill. I think that's from civilian relation. I am looking to try and get rid of that. I had a look in to try and figure out how to do it. I need to basically edit the file for the auto hotel or I'll lose it, because you can't, if you uninstall a mod and when you load the game up, if the mod's not there, it just doesn't load the ship, so it deletes it. Don't want to do that. Don't want to lose our auto hotel. So yeah, the wardrobe use for that's probably the most useful one so far. The dark iron drives would be very useful. But also looking here, we've got some mentions we could build some SSTOs. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to worry about too much. I think I'm past the point of SSTOs being particularly useful for what I want to do, and so I'm not very good at piloting them, so no point there. These giant girder blocks, I'm not sure what puts them in there. Some of these are ridiculously sized. Wow, loads of things to unlock. Construction and high performance fuel systems. Because there's the Xenon tanks and the bigger tanks. So right, okay, let's grab tanks. Tanks are good. We'll get them first. I don't want a magnet. Nope. Don't think I need any of those. I'm not. If I'm honest with you, I'm not really sure what use a lot of these girders and things have. Yeah, you could build out stations with them and put things in places to it, but really, it comes down to part count, and I don't think having these would be useful for part count wise. So. More plane bits. Maybe not. Wings and bits and pieces. Nope. Wheels. I would like those wheels. That would be useful for and those ones as well. I'm thinking obviously if I go to Luna, I'm going to set up a factory to mine ore, produce rocket parts, and I'm going to build the base there. That's the idea. I'll send a ship up there with life support enough for a couple of Kerbals and just build it there. Same way I've done the Mimus space, but in the right order. Having those wheels, particularly, would be quite useful because I can fit them on the side and we can then move stuff around without having to worry about picking it up and dragging it and magnets flying off into the air or editing the files for Kerbal attachment system, whatever. So yeah, we're going to grab them. I like the idea of these engines. They could be useful. And the dark drive. That's designed to run a liquid fuel and oxidizer. So that's designed to run anywhere. But that's 1,000. You want to spend that much when I've got other bits and pieces here. Argon tanks. Yes, and then we've got the electric propulsion. We've got these ion thrusters and things. Lensed hall thrusters. Yep, I'll have them. And I think wraparound solar panels useful in large battery banks. That would be pretty cool as well. So we'll go for them. And we could unlock one more, but I'm not going to go with planes still. Duna does have an atmosphere, so planes can fly there. Maybe I'll do something with them later. That one I don't think I'm probably going to bother with for the time being. I will complete this tree before I move on to the last four. So 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,100. No, 6,200 we need. So we need another 5,500 science, which I'm pretty sure could all be got from Duna by doing the same sort of thing, by circumnavigating it. So yeah, let's set our sights there whilst our other science is going off to Moho and what's the award of the other? I'm forgetting things. I'm forgetting so many things. Let's have a look. See here. I did have to also uninstall the custom asteroid mod. I had it so that asteroids weren't spawning. So I installed that custom asteroid mod and they worked again. And then I had it where my Sentinel my Sentinel telescope couldn't do anything. It wasn't working. So I've had to uninstall that asteroid pack again, and now it is working. So yeah. Yeah, we've also got our Deep Space Science mission is on its way to Moho. There it is. Yep, that's on its way around there. We'll meet Moho on the next orbit. And then we're going to boost it up to Eve. Get the science from there. That'll probably give us enough science to complete our tree. That'll be great. Our Duna probe's on its way back. It's 140 odd days out, I think, still. I don't know when the next window for Duna is. Yeah, so offered all out of this. That's new. Right, what to do. In order to colonize Duna, I'm going to need a colony ship, and that is going to be big. It obviously needs to be self-sustaining, so my Kerbals can get there without dying, and it also needs to be able to put the bits onto the ground of Duna without dying, and yeah, all being good. Really, I should send something automated first to land there and start producing food, then send Kerbals, because if I send it all in one go and crash on the way down, the Kerbals are dead. So we're going to need money. That's why I'm here in the mission lab. So we're going to also we're going to need Kerbals, and I did see here, I think, older space camp. This is one I wanted to do a little while ago. Some of them will join us when we finish the space camp, so that could be our brand new Duna crew. Really, I could do that. They do want to pilot, engineering scientist with at least level 2. But a pilot. Don't know who else is on the orbital hotel, because that's where I'll send them, to the orbital hotel. Yeah, so I'll accept that, and we'll send them off to do that. There was some other ones I accepted as well. Where are we here? Active. There was temperature surveys of Minimus and more temperature surveys of Minimus. Some in flight, some on the ground, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's all going to be okay, because, well, our science rover could be retrofitted with an engine, even though I crashed it when it already had wheels, so yeah, who knows if that's going to go. But yeah, maybe I could build a little pod. We've got enough stuff up there to do something to drive around and send things up in the air, and we can do that. That's easy enough. Moho's being done. Duna, we do need to send a satellite to and scan as well. That would be quite nice from science. So yeah, all my contracts disappearing off there. But okay, so we're going to send tourists up to the orbital hotel. That's easy enough done. I do also want to bring some of our Kerbals home from the member space, particularly our main Kerbals. Jeb, Bill, Valentina should come back. Bob is on the orbital hotel. He can come back as well. Yeah, I think it's better. Really, I should probably bring all my Kerbals from member space back to put them on solid ground, because they are going to get irradiated up there. Maybe I'll look into recovering them, sending things off to the orbital hotel. That sounds like a good enough plan. We've got a flag there. I think I ran that over. So yeah, but yeah. So with Mimbus done, let's head on to the red planet instead. So here we are back at our Mimbus colony. I did say we was done with Mimbus, and we're going to go on to Duna, but we're not done with Mimbus. Not quite yet. And the reason behind that is because this is our refueling depot. This is where we're going to get the fuel, and need fuel to get to other planets. So yeah, I've looked into these little things here. I'm currently building a little supply craft here, supply pod with some bits in it, and I've looked into these, and on the surface of Mimbus, with one of these full, it can actually get into orbit on a single engine. It is really, really awesome. So yeah, I think I might do that. I might send one of them up into orbit. No, that's complete. So finalize that. Because for some reason it still thinks this pod in here is a launch pad. I don't know why. Right. So we floating container. That's fine. That can slowly drop down onto the. Oh, there we are. Right. So, get out a Kerbal with it here. Go over to our wonderful pod. Basically, what I need to do is link up these pods to the main depot for fuel. That shadow is really strange. The sun has set, and for some reason these are casting a shadow from underneath. Wow, that's that is freaky. That means Mimbus is actually it's so undense, that's not a word, but that light can get through it apparently. So yeah, we it was showing there. Right here. Wow, yeah. So hey, not only is it possibly made of mint ice cream, it's semi-translucent. Anyway, so in here we have many things. Many things. We've got some solar panels which I need to put onto there. We've got 2 batteries. Well, I brought 2 now. Anyway, we've got a new remote guidance unit, one we just unlocked. A Munitron, and some Werner engines. These are going to be used to actually have it because they use liquid fuel, so I can use them as RCS without worrying about any more propellant. That really helps. I've also got obviously these here. This is what I'm going to do right now. Actually, I grab a couple of these. Probably, I think. I know they can stack. I realised that after I put them all in here, but yeah. Yes, and they're heavy as well, so Kerbals have difficulty flying with them. But I want to connect up that one to fuel, and then that one to fuel. And with that done, that means giving errors about the nitrogen on here, because it's got none left. So not much we can do about that. But yeah, that means that now the mass has moved here somewhere. But we have a large fuel pod and another large fuel pod all connected up together. When we are now processing our fuel, stop. Oxidizer and liquid fuel. Yep, we are actually now producing some, so that's good. We need to double check. Food and water is good. Hydrogen, we have 10 days of hydrogen left. That's okay, because obviously I don't think I've got the water processing going at the moment. Let's start that. These. Oh, not why I mouse over that. I can click it and have a look. Oh, that will use up all our water in 3 days. Okay, that's not quite what we want. Got that one. That will use up all our water in 6 days now. Okay. We're okay for that. We're okay because we can mine water. Yeah. We're just going to run at 85 days, but we've got more of that coming on. And hydrogen's going to last 17 days. So, yeah. We're going to make some fuel. And once we have made fuel and this outside pod here is full, that's what we do here. There is one in this fuel balancer just called Rocket, which is rocket fuel. It's both liquid fuel and oxidizer. So, either do it separately or together. So, yeah. We want. Oh. We're in. There we go. Okay, so we are 14% full. So we've got a long way to go before that's going to be filled up completely. But once it is, it could, in theory, with a single one of these rocket engines on it, the vector engines, it could leave Mimus, go to a hotel, and then come back in. So, yeah, that's possible. That's kind of exciting. I don't know whether I'm going to do that or not. It's about 1,000 Delta V to get back here and land. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that or not. I might just fill one up and put it in orbit. And then any craft I send can come to Mimus to fill up and on its way. So, although that's a bit awkward, but we'll see. I might actually take it to the orbital hotel and then bring it back into parking orbit and just use this one to go up and down from here to orbit and back in. So, yeah, that's probably the way. Needs to make more sense. We will need to expand the mining facilities on here, and I will obviously need to fit other bits to this, but yeah, now that's going, we need to get our lovely Kerbal back inside. Did actually leave, I can't remember who it was, but I left a Kerbal outside before and was like, well, why are you saying that this person's electric charge has run out? Yeah, it wasn't until I noticed them, they were hidden, I think just like that, hidden in between things. Very easy to lose your Kerbals. Very, very easy indeed. Oh. You can go whenever you like. There we go. Okay. So, with that going, we'll let that fill up, and I think we need to take a little look at our space hotel. We need, in order to complete the contract for the space camp, we need a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist all at level 2 minimum to get here. I still I haven't done anything with the civilian population. I did muck about with some of these settings in the welding thing, just for these ones particularly, to make them I think lighter, which is extremely cheaty, I know, but I was just trying to stop this thing randomly exploding. There was one other thing I noticed as well about this. Again, it's still off-center because I've only got one with shielding on. The main thing I noticed was a little button here which shows internals, and this pod is upside down. So if any Kerbals ever came in here, they would be sat completely upside down on every floor. So, yeah. Not that matters completely, because again, if I'm going to clear out a civilian population, I might have to do that one. In fact, no, I've not even looked at this center pod. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's going to cause any problems, but maybe civilian population is fine, and it's just because I've welded these parts to make them slightly smaller, which I did because they didn't fit on the undocking nodes. They don't actually fit to these, slightly bigger, and it's just weird. They're bigger than this, but smaller than the 5-meter tanks, so it was a bit odd. I shrank them down a bit to do that, so it could be that, I don't know. Anyway, we'll go here. Kerdrid is a pilot at 3 stars. Bob is a scientist at 3 stars. And Milmer is an engineer at 3 stars. So, if we send our tourists up right now to the station, they can spend the days here that they need to, and then when they go home, they can join us. This will be good. Okay, so, next port of call, let's send our brave Kerbals up to their space hotel / space camp. And to send all of our wonderful Kerbals up there, we've got a slightly different space plane here. It's basically the same design as the one that goes to the asteroid, just slightly bigger, hence why it's got more boosters. Because, you know, when things don't get off the ground as easily, you add more boosters. And with the dawn of a new day, we are here at the hotel. You did see there the MechJeb docking autopilot. That's pretty good, actually. It's it brought the craft in, it did it, it lined it up. I did have to tell it to go to 90 degrees rather than 0, because apparently 0 would smash a wing into this, but yeah, overall that worked pretty well. So we are here. We've got very little fuel left as well. I think we've got about my lithium there. 14 seconds with this weight here. Yeah, we've got about, I think we've got under 300 meters a second. So it's enough to get back home, but that was cutting it fine. Anyway, we're here for some contracts, aren't we? There we are. The contract is running. They've got to be up here for 40 days. Definitely got 40 days worth of supplies on it. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're very good. Nitrogen is, yeah. Only one I'm still having issues with is nitrogen, but yeah, we're here. Everyone's happy, so I'll let that go for 40 days. Hopefully, we'll have some fuel by then. The other thing I've got as well is that obviously this is quite a large space plane. So if I was to get some fuel over to here and dock with this station, I could fill the space plane up and take it to Minmus. Just thinking, because I do have a mission to crew rotation, I think it was. Yeah, crew rotation. I've got to bring back Bill and Elena. I would like to bring everyone back, but I need to send 2 new Kerbals there. So for couldn't do that. Although Kindred and Milmer could go, I suppose. They are technically 2 new Kerbals, so that depends. That depends on how well the fuel goes over the next 40 days. So yeah, that's I think what's going to happen next. So we shall take it from there and see how we go. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.